R.R. Khardokar from Jagannath Municipal Secondary School. I know this is the first lecture for Standard 9. We are going to start with the new lesson, that is chapter number 4 from General Maths 2, Geometrical Construction. Geometrical construction is the base for the future construction, engineering and so on. In geometrical construction, we are going to study in this General Maths 2 a basic concepts. The basic concept, first we have to know what are the instruments to be used in your book. When you say geometry box, the geometry box is a small size which is about 6 inches by 3 inches. In that you have different instruments in it. Let's see what are the instruments and what are its component names and what are its use. The very first one what we have is the ruler. Many of you all say it's a scale. So this is your ruler. I am using the model which is a bigger size one. Now in this you have ruler, you have two things. One you have on the top as inches and below that you have the centimeter. Now for your purpose for construction, you require only centimeters. So centimeters where are there, it's written on the top, that you are going to check. So this is your scale or ruler. You are going to use only centimeters. Keep it in mind. I repeat, you are going to use only the centimeters. Second thing is what you require is a protector. This is your protector. Many of you all say D, it's a wrong word. I again use, you are going to use the right word called as protector. Now protector, you have two things in it. Two zeros in it. One on your right and one on your left. On the right, when you say, on your right, when you say, you have the numbers going on from 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. It goes up to 90 and then it goes to as it is 100, 110, 120, 180. So it goes from 0 to 10, 20, 30 and so on. And if you are going from this way, if you are going from this end, 0, 10, 20, you go inner lining here in it. Inner lining. That means you are going to the clockwise direction, you are going from the inner side of it. And when you are going from the 0 from other side, you go on the outer. The third one what you are going to use is the compass. Now here this is a model. I am not using exact compass here. I am putting a pen, the marker pen, which is to be put on this part. Now this has to be very tight. It should not be loose. And one more thing is that this pencil what you are going to insert it in, it should be pointed. And second thing, you require these two things to be touched each other. So if this is okay, then your construction will be good. The third and the fourth and the fifth instrument what you are going to use is the set square. Basically set square is of two things. One is 45, 90 and 45 angle set square. One more is there, you have a 30, 60, 90 protector. Set square. So two set square you have, one is 30, 60, 90 set square, and the second one what you require is 45, 45, 90. Now when I say 45, 45, this is an isosceles right angle triangle. No doubt this is also an isosceles right angle triangle. This is also a right angle triangle, but this is an isosceles because these two sides are equal. So once you know this thing, the compass and its instrument, let's go for the theory and see what you are going to do, the basic concepts in your 9th standard. First one, I'll write it down some questions on the board, and in that we'll solve it out later. I'll read it out. Draw a segment PQ of length 5 centimeter. It's a basic question I'm going to talk about. I told you first is the revision, and then you're going to go for the further part. Draw a perpendicular bisector of segment AB equal to 5 centimeter. I'll write on all the questions and then we'll solve it out one by one. Draw angle ABC equal to 60 degree to angle ABC equal to 90 degree. Angle ABC is equal to 120 degree. Draw an angle PQR is equal to 45 degree and bisected. Construct angle ABC congruent to angle PQR. I have written the 5 questions on the board. Let's see how we will do these questions on the board. The very first one, what is that? Is draw a segment 5 centimeter. PQ is given to you. Segment PQ is equal to 5 centimeter. So segment is the part of a line which measures as 5 centimeter. It does not have an arrowhead on it. So we are going to take this P here, and Q, it measures as 5 centimeter. So you are going to keep this as 0 here and make a dot here, another, and draw a line. So this what you get is Q, and this measures is 5 centimeter. So we are going to write this as 5 centimeter. As a simple thing, a segment is a 2 dots or a distance, whatever is required in it. You do not require an arrowhead in it. So this has only 2 points, and that distance is 5 centimeter. Let's take the next one. Draw a perpendicular bisector to segment AB is equal to 5 centimeter. So the first part is continued in the second one. So the second one is, you are going to take it once again, that is P, measure it as 5 centimeter. Again the same thing, join it, you get PQ, that measure is 5 centimeter. The second is perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular means a 90 degree angle. You have to draw directly a perpendicular line and make this equal halves, 2.5 and half. So for that case you require a compass. You are going to keep this on P, and less than this PQ or more than half of this PQ, you take it on top and R. The same measurement, you are going to put it from this P downwards. and from the other end, the same measurement, you are not going to change anything in that. You are going to cut it. Now once you have these two arcs, see the center of it. Put a dot here wherever is required with a compass and join this. And this will be your perpendicular as well as bisector. It is perpendicular and bisector. Perpendicular in the sense you will get this as 90 degree, perpendicular, and bisector. Bisector means you are going to divide it into two equal halves. So this two parts will be equal. So if you take this as 5, this will be naturally 2.5 and 2.5. So what you are going to do? You are going to take a centimeter of 5 centimeter because he is giving you the measure. With this compass on the top and bottom with the same point. With the other end you are going to join this or cut it. When you cut it, you will get this as perpendicular as well as bisector. So this is the second part of your second question, and two parts you are going to do. The first one as it is, and the second one is the perpendicular bisector. Let's take the next one. The next one is draw an angle. These are all by simple questions what you have already studied in your previous classes. I know it is first standard, fourth standard sums, but no doubt general maths you have taken, you should know about it. So let's take the next one. Draw an angle ABC 60 degree. Angle ABC. So B is in the center. So this is your point B, and you have to draw a line or a ray on this ray. You are taking C, not close to it, but on. Now with the protector, you are going to measure this as 60 degree. The protector, the B port should be exactly here on this point, and this 0 should be on that line. So B is here, and C is here. B is in the center, and C is on that 0 line. And see that inner 0 is starting from your 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. You are going to mark. I repeat, B should be in the center. C should be on that line and that 0. On the 0, measure the inner 0, this inner side, because 0 starts from here, not on the top, because there is no line this side on the left side. So this is your 60. Join it, and that will be your angle. And this is your angle, and it measures at 60 degree. So mark it. Now the second one, the same thing. Angle ABC is 90 degree. ABC, E is in the center. B is in the center. So this will be a B. P will be here. Arrowheads on both the sides. 90 degree from here. Measure this as 90 degree from this. P on the center. C along the 0. C 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. And join it. And that will be your A point on top. And this is your angle ABC. $90. You are not going to write 90. Just mark it. This is your 90. This is your 90 degree mark, perpendicular on 90. On top, put it as A, and this is your required angle ABC 90. Third question of the same one, third part of the third question. Draw an angle ABC